in the studio, Ritz.
Thank you.
Now let's start with perhaps a little bit of a description. What is mytyre.com? Give our viewers a little bit of an overview of what that is.
All right, thank you. I'm glad to be here. mytyre.com is basically a platform that tries to connect consumers who wants to buy tires with good workshops. Our idea is to make sure that people can buy tires in a safe way. So that's the gist of mytyre.com.
So it's a simple solution. It's safe and it saves you money at the same time.
Yes.
But I think I asked you earlier, so I wanted to find out a little bit more about what mytyre.com is. I mean, is it just an online platform where you just buy tires, or how does it work? Perhaps you can give us a little bit of a process of how this function works on mytyre.com.
mytyre.com is basically just to connect the buyers with the sellers, the workshops, right? We started off with a bunch of workshops. We go find them. We vetted them to make sure that they are good workshops.
Okay.
And the owners are the workshop owners, experts. They know what they're talking about.
Right.
They are honest about pricing. And we say that, look, come join mytyre.com. Sell your tires on the websites, right? Follow our terms and conditions, our pricing standards.
Right.
Put up your price, and let the consumer decide whether to buy from you.
Right.
So in a way that consumer can see all the prices that is on the websites, they can just buy the tires easy. No need to think about doing the old ways of buying tires, going from one shop to another. Then at the end of the day, get conned, get overcharged.
Exactly, and you don't even know whether you've been conned or overcharged because you didn't. It's not so easy to go from one to the other. And when you have a flat tire, you just want it to be fixed as soon as possible because you need mobility at that point of time.
Exactly. We want to minimize that kind of efforts and time.
Yeah.
We don't have the time to do anything that
Shop
is not
around.
as productive.
Exactly.
Shopping. Tires are not like vegetables. There is no price. When you go to the workshops, you don't see tires on the shelf. There's no price. Then you go from these workshops, you ask, what's the price? They give you a quote. Then you go to another one, you ask, what's the price? They give you another quote for a different model.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the day, you say, hey, how do I compare?
Exactly. You're not comparing what is A to A and B to B.
Right. And throughout the whole process, you end up tired. And at the end of the day, still get conned.
And you just give up and just go to the nearest workshop that is near your house.
Yeah, exactly.
So I wanted to find out how mytyre.com simplifies this process. If I am in the same situation, I have a flat tire and I do have a workshop that's nearby, but I don't know whether or not that's too exorbitant, too expensive. How would the process look like for me? So I go to mytyre.com. How do I do it? Because I don't even know what tire I should buy. Like what brand should I be looking for? What's the size of the tires? Does it fit my car? Is it available? What's the timeline like? So how for the dummies? What do we do?
Okay, just come to the websites. The websites allows consumers to choose by car model.
Okay. So if I know my car model, I'm at a good place to start.
Yes, yes. So you have a Produa, it's a MyV, it's a 1.3, and it's a current model.
So the site would tell you this is the standard tires for the replacement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the website will show, okay, this is the size that you need.
Yeah.
This is the model that's available, what is offered, and this is the price.
Right.
So you can pick and choose what is important to you, whether it's the price, whether it's the tire model, or it's the location, and the prices is all there.
Okay.
So and you know what you're getting. You don't get conned, and we make sure that you don't get conned because we have the standards already set, and it's all agreed with the workshops.
Perfect. So essentially, like I said, if I don't know, I just key in the model of my car.
Yep.
And they would tell me, okay, these are the tires that are available to me to choose. So they are recommended brands that if I'm like, for example, I don't know, maybe there's like also there's 10 brands.
Right.
How do I then select which are the brands that's best for me? Is there like a tips guide? Is there somebody that I can ask? You know, there's so many tire brands. Why this over that?
All right. Okay. On the website, we'll show basically everything, right?
That's available from these workshops that are providing that service. Okay.
Yeah. We show the prices and everything. But we also have the recommended tires, what we think is a better tires that is suitable for that one particular car, right? You can sort what you need. You can see whether you need a sports tire or you need a comfort tire.
Right.
All the attributes of the tires are being shown.
Okay.
So consumer can say, okay, this is the kind of tires that I prefer. So you can basically buy that. Or if they are totally a beginner in tire buying,
yes.
you know, a first-time buyer, you know, just got the car, needs to change the tire, and totally out of the water, you know. Just call us and say, hey, I have this, I have a Myvi, what do you think is better for me? What's the price like? We'll try to guide consumer to buy what is basically what they need rather than what we want to sell.
Right.
You know, everyone has a different need.
Yes, correct.
They might have the same car, but someone might need a long distance kind of tire. Then we say, okay, if you drive a long distance, this is a better tire. Maybe it's a bit more expensive, but this is meet your requirement.
Right.
Or you need a comfort tire. This is the brand. This is the model that you should get. Or if you need something that is, you know, you drive fast, you like to take corners very fast.
Yes, of course,
then you go for sports tires, and this is the brand, then this is the model, and this is the price.
Right.
So as a consumer, the choices,
the options are available. The world is your oyster. Take your pick in that sense. So, but you're saying that there is a customer service hotline that someone can call to gain some advice in terms of what kind of tires should be something they can consider based on their lifestyle, their needs, their wants with regards to how the car should perform and handle for them.
Right.
And then choose where they can get them installed at a specific location. So there are filters available for us to be able to find the best workshop that's going to be able to do it near wherever that we want it to be.
Yes.
Okay. And how do you select that? Is it via, okay, say for example, if I'm living in Bangi or Cheras, or is it in Bangsar? So is it selected via location, or how does the search parameter work?
Okay. The website works like this. We determine that consumer would look what's near their location, right? So, so consumer can say that, oh, I am in Bangi. So they just key in, you are in Bangi, right? And you are willing to look for tires within a certain kilometer radius. So can you pick a 20 kilometer, 30 kilometer, or 50 kilometer,
right?
From Bangi or wherever you are,
right?
And we will show prices that is from within that location, right? So you can pick and choose. You want to go far or you want to go near.
Right.
We won't show anything that is out of your radius from your location, right? If we are in KL, knowing the price in Ipoh means nothing. Right?
But who knows? Someone wants a really okay.
Alright, but let's say you want to shop in Ipoh, just change your location to Ipoh.
There you go.
Then you look for the prices in Ipoh.
Okay.
In that area, we try to make it simple.
So when you do the selection, is the payment done via the platform, or it's at the place that you finally select?
Okay, the way the website works, we only take bookings.
Right.
Because we want to make sure consumers are really wants to buy. It's not just, you know, a joy bidder or joy buyer. Put a deposit 5% through the website, and the website will send an email to the buyer and also to the workshops stating what's being bought, how much is it, how many, and what's the total, right? Then set up an appointment with the workshop, go install the tires, and pay the balance at the workshop. And you're done, and then now you have new tires. Right. Now, and the thing is that why we do that is because we want to make sure that consumer are confident that they're not being conned by some fly-by-night websites. Yes, of course. You've done your homework. It's all been vetted through. It's checked. It's verified. Right. And that's the trusted platform that we're talking about. Yep. We don't have the headache of, if I purchase this, am I actually going to receive it? Yep. So this is some of the concerns of going online that people have, and it sort of prevents people from actually bridging that and still go onto like brick and mortar and physically going to shops. Yes, but we'll take a short breather right now. We'll show the commercial that you have for mytire.com, and when we come back, we'll have more questions with regards to the growth and what you expect to be able to provide perhaps their future services for mytire.com for people to look forward to. Thank you. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
wanita muda yang berdikari dan memandu Pro2 MyV. Dia sedang mencari tayar baru untuk keretanya, tetapi tiada sesiapa yang boleh membantunya. Lalu Elia memutuskan untuk membeli sendiri. Saya sedang mencari tayar untuk kereta saya, Pro2 MyV. Boleh saya tahu berapa harganya?
Tayar terkini dan sesuai bagi Pro2 MyV adalah Vulcan. RM50 setiap satu. Boleh ke?
Berapa harga untuk tayar MyV? Saya nak beli 4 biji. Hello cik, saya cadangkan tayar Michelin. Harganya adalah RM250 setiap satu, termasuk dengan khidmat membetulkan alignment RM150 setiap satu. Tayar apa sesuai untuk MyV? Saya perlukan 4 biji. Adakah stok masih ada?
Kami ada tayar jenama dari China, RM500 untuk 4 biji. Kami juga ada jenama Goodyear tapi mahal sikit, RM800. Continental pun ada tapi stok lama, RM700 semua sekali.
Ini sangat memeningkan dan mengecewakan. Semua kedai berikan harga yang berbeza untuk jenama tayar yang berlainan. Bagaimana saya hendak membuat keputusan yang terbaik?
Hai Ilya, awak tidak perlu risau lagi. Awak tidak perlu lagi ke sana sini untuk mencari tayar. Kini awak boleh terus ke laman web mytayar.com membuat perbandingan mytayar.com. Awak hanya perlu memasukkan butiran kereta, model kereta atau saiz tayar, dan laman web ini akan terus memaparkan bengkel yang menawarkan jenis-jenis tayar tersebut. Awak boleh terus membuat pilihan di situ. Kemudian, buat pembayaran deposit secara atas talian sebanyak 5%. Kemudian, awak boleh terus ke bengkel tersebut untuk membuat pemasangan. Lebihan bayaran pula dibuat setelah selesai memasang tayar. Senang bukan? Tidak lagi perlu bersusah payah. Cara yang lebih jimat dan mudah untuk membeli tayar anda.
Hello and welcome back on The Nation. You're still with me, Elaine Noor Abdullah, and today I'm discussing the topic of buying tires the save and save way. Essentially, you get to save money while buying tires from safe platforms. And we're speaking to founder of mytire.com, which is Ritz Ayub. Hi Ritz, we had a very interesting conversation earlier with regards to how the platform works, mytire.com. If someone who doesn't know how to purchase tires, like, Tire for Dummies, the initiation process, and how the workshops that sells the tires, the partnership that you guys have created are trusted platforms, verified, you've checked them. So perhaps you can tell me a little bit, before I go into that, I want to find out what's the process like? How do you select all these vendors or all these workshops that are a part of the platform?
All right. The workshops are basically searched by myself. I go to the workshops myself. I see how they are. I talk to the owners. I make sure that they are honest. They know their stuff and they are technically capable. Then we say, come join the websites. Then that's how we basically pick them up. It's basically all the owners of the workshops. I know them personally.
Okay.
Is to make sure that the standards is high, the high standards are met.
So do you track them? Is there a monitoring process in terms of them performing to a certain standards throughout the time? How do you expand your workshop network? Do you get people coming to you saying that they want to be part of the network? Tell us about that.
Okay. First thing first, when we first started, we got all these workshops, right? Then we have this process of getting reviews from consumers. For those who have purchased through the website, we send them an post-purchase survey,
right,
to ask them how good they feel the website is, how good is the service from the workshops. Those workshops who are naughty or found to be not so honest, right, we remove them out immediately.
Okay.
There is no discussion if any
misbehavior. If there are
Yeah.
any complaints from
Any complaints
users
about put it on the website for 200, sell it for 300,
okay,
overcharging for certain things,
right,
we remove them out immediately. There is no discussion about that.
right.
The good thing is that when we talk to the other workshops about this policy that we have, we say that the reason we're doing that because we want to make sure all the good ones are in.
Yes, correct. And you don't want to, taint everything, one bad apple spoils the whole basket kind of thing, You have to be able to maintain the integrity, ensure that everybody who comes to the website can be trusted, can have the trust that all the vendors are going to be honest.
Yes.
And provide the services as expected and as promised by mytyre.com.
Yes.
Now, the other question I have is, there are many other websites that also sell tires, not just mytyre.com. So why, as a consumer, would I choose mytyre.com instead of buying through, anything that's out there? And who are your biggest competitors for purchasing tires? And why choose mytyre versus them?
Okay. It come back to the first question, the earlier question that you have. It's about the quality of workshops that we have on our platforms, right? Compared to other websites, they don't talk to the owners. Someone can sign up anytime they want to other websites to sell tires
and put up whatever it is that they want.
Whatever price they want, right? And we don't, because we know each workshops. We make sure that they are good. We make sure that they deliver the services that as promised, right? So that's one. The other thing is that we are a specialist website. We only sell tires. We don't sell any other things. So if consumers have issues with tires, when they talk to us, we understand what is their problem. We can understand it slightly better than the other websites. And therefore we can give them a better advice.
Right.
Imagine calling Shopee and asking them, what tire should I buy for my sporty Myvi? You probably have a blank, a long
It's not going to
silence.
happen. Nobody's going to answer you at the end of the day.
At least we can, You
can advise. So I think one of the other things I wanted to ask is, because essentially mytyre.com offers the opportunity to consumers out there to be able to shop and compare these available workshops in order for us to be able to see who are the workshops that are going to be able to deliver the services that we require.
Right.
Because if I want to find a workshop and a tire, it's not so easy to be able to compare it directly on, say, for example, a random e-commerce website.
Yes.
But for mytyre, you've done that, and within a certain parameter and location, and now I can literally, what did you call mytyre? Sort of like an all-in-one platform that you can sort of have all the options available in one place. Is that correct?
Yes. So it's just tires.
It's just
Nothing
tires.
else.
Anything to do with tires, mytyre.com is going to get you covered. So let's talk about growth for mytyre.com. How do you foresee mytyre's next move? What are you expecting? Because you did say in terms of your startup, you don't have like VCs and funding. So what's next for you guys?
We're looking at I think Malaysia is a very small market. We're looking at Asian market. There are bigger markets like Indonesia and Thailand and Philippines. We are looking for local partners in each of those countries to expand mytyre.com. But we only do it if we can find a local partners, because the dynamics of the marketplace in Indonesia is totally different than in Malaysia. It's totally different than in Thailand. We are going forward for international expansion.
Fantastic. That's something to look forward to. There is this question that came up when you were talking about, you click, and then you look for the local suppliers that are nearest to you. Do you have car towing and rescue services? Because if I have a flat tire, might most likely not be able to drive if it's really a complete flat to that location, and if it's more than 5 kilometers, it's almost 20 kilometers because I wanted a better rate and a better service. Do you have these services available as well?
Yes, we have that. We have a rescue service now.
Okay.
We partnered with another party that provides rescue services. You can have a towing service. You can have flat tires change.
Oh, on the spot?
Yeah, we have that. You have a flat tire. You have dead batteries in the morning. We have a jump start service. We have fuel delivery.
Fuel delivery.
Yeah, just
for the ladies that forget. Okay, sorry, I'm being sexist. For those who have forgotten to refuel, pardon me, this service is available. Don't have to be calling a friend. Friend, I'm stuck. Bring me some fuel. So fuel service is also available.
Yeah.
Wow.
We can deliver fuel to anywhere you are. Just call our rescue service number.
Right.
That is 03-7456-2402.
So I'm going to repeat the number, 03-7456
7456-2402.
2402. That's your rescue service number.
Yep.
And if you're looking to just hit the website, I think for those who missed that earlier, can you tell us what the website is again?
The website is mytyre.com. It's mytayar.com.
mytyre.com. And that's is there a 24/7 for roadside repairs and rescue services?
Rescue services is on 24/7.
Right.
It's available nationwide. The website is also 24/7.
Of course.
But our operators only during office hours.
What's office hours like?
Office hours is between 10 to 6.
10 to 6.
Yes.
Okay. So those are services that are available. And you did say that you have on-site tire replacements as well? So is that a mobile service that's available? Or is that something that you're looking to?
For flat service,
Right.
a flat tire service,
Right.
we send a mechanic out and try to replace the tires
Okay.
then. Or if it can be patched on site, you get patched and then pump the tire up and off you go.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
don't, I mean, if you're not going to look, if you need a breakdown repair service, that's also available from mytyre.com as well. Otherwise, if you don't have a breakdown, you can drive to a workshop for it to be repaired. But otherwise, you can actually send someone to help to repair and fix
Yep.
the flat tire
Yep.
with the tire of your choice or with the spare that's in your car.
With the spares in your cars, because
Ah.
the machine to replace the tire is huge.
Okay.
To remove the tires from the rim is
So it's just a breakdown,
Yeah, it's a breakdown service.
rescue service that's available as well.
yeah.
Fantastic. So we're looking forward to. Is there anything else that you would like to tell our viewers with regards to mytyre.com? I mean, like perhaps the basic ideation. What do you hope for people to look to see when they go to the mytyre.com site to experience?
What we want to have people to have experience is we want people to experience the convenience of buying tires online from websites that is honest. We have our transparent pricing. We make sure that it's safe and it's safe for consumers. The old days of window shopping for tires are over. We have done the work for you. Just come to the websites and enjoy our service.
Do you use your services regularly, and do you have your family and friends actually use it as well?
Well, to be honest, I'm the biggest user of the websites. I have a few cars and you constantly need tire changing.
Right.
So everything is done through mytyre.com.
Right.
Well, I'm not just the owner, I'm a user.
A user as well. Testimony to the success of your mytyre.com. Thank you so much for sharing this service with us, mytyre.com. I wish you all the success. I'm encouraging anyone who's out there who's sort of like dabbling into like, okay, I may be able to sort this out myself. I don't have to just, go to the nearest workshop and just let that happen. Maybe I can take things into my own hands and learn a little bit more about the tires that I'm going to put on my cars. We were speaking to Rich Ayop, founder of mytyre.com, and that's all the time that we have on The Nation. Thanks for staying with us to the end of the session. Stay safe and save more. Bye for now.